Theme here.
The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. Cast a spell on me. You hit me like the sky fell on me. And I decided you look well on me. So let's go somewhere no one else can see you and me. Turn the lights out now. Now I'll take you by the hand you another drink. Drink it if you can. Can you spend a little time? Time is slipping away from us, so stay with me. I can make you glad you came. The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came. The sky fell on me, and I decided you look well on me. So let's go somewhere no one else can see you and me. Turn the lights out now. Now I'll take you by the hand you another drink. Drink it if you can. Can you spend a little time? Time is slipping away from us, so stay with me. I can make you glad you came. The sun goes down.
Perhaps a little bit of some alcohol. Oh, holy shit, that's strong. What's that you say? We're live? 40 seconds.
I'm glad you came. The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came.
Fuck it, cut it short. Here we go. Good morning, Internet Land. Why is my face so huge? Okay. Preview it looked a lot stranger. Alright. Good morning. Welcome aboard. We are going to do some Blacklight Retribution. It's been a very long time. I am, how you say, level 69? Okay, not that that matters, but you know, sexy times. See what's going on. I hope there's someone playing because I unloaded a shit ton of credits to buy all my gear, and if there's no one here, well then. Let's refresh and... Alright, we're going to have to wait for a spot to open up. Is that because it sounds like UW, 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 UW? Is that why?
Sorry.
Don't be.
I didn't expect it. Ha ha ha.
It's pretty awesome. Ooh. You know what's great is when you play in Dolby Digital 5.1, it is amazing. I am tired. I am good. I wish that I could do Overwatch 1080p 60, and I can, you've seen it, but then my computer shuts off and I don't get it. And I think that the way that Overwatch uses the graphics drivers is a little bit lame. So I may be stuck until they fix that until I get a new video card. But the good thing is I will be getting a new video card here in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I will get an RX 480 8GB card. So that'll be great. And then I'll be using the AMF encoder, which is going to bring better quality and less overhead to my system. So that will be even better. Come on, someone's got to jump out of the game. Yeah. Not letting me type, which sucks. I'm gonna be like, hey everybody, I was gonna say. Oh, what? I am confused. There's Beb's chat all over the place. Alright, I just advanced to level 4 on my own fucking server. How interesting is that, Letitia, LaShandra? Alright, let's do this. Oh boy, I am so heavy that I am moving like a sea cow on crack. Oh, bang, bang, bang action. Oh, ran out of video memory. What the fuck?
Sea cow on crack sounds bad.
That, what? Ran out of video memory? That's never happened in the history of Blacklight Retribution. What the hell? That memory leak. No such thing, folks. That's not possible. Oh, this game is coded so terribly. Let's try that again, because that was poppycock. Ran out of video memory, my ass. Thanks a lot for costing me a viewer back, Blacklight.
I am there.
I know you're there, but someone else was there. They're gone. Let's try this again. What in the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. How many times is this game loaded? Let's just check this out to make sure.
Your box is confusing me. What is LEVLE? 1, 2.
Oh. I have a Discord bot that people can earn levels to get prizes and stuff. So the more you talk in Discord, the more prizes you get. Well, the more points you get, the more levels. Let's Let's make sure that I'm not running extra black light here. Ah, that may have been my issue. Maybe, we'll see. Whew.
Ryzen.
Yes.
I had Ryzen. XD.
Careful. You use an I in there and it's a poisonous gas and you'll be in trouble.
Your bot is challenging me.
Oh, really? Boy, there's no one in here I even want to play with. Man, I just wasted all my credits. Alright, let's see.
I accept.
Accept the challenge, baby. Oh, yes. No gun. Look at that loadout. Look at that. Oh, man. And I'm moving like a sea cow on crack. Oh, Christmas lights. Gotta love it. Yes. Nightbot muted you for what? Oh man, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. I don't know. I gotta log into Nightbot and figure that out.
QWBL joined.
Good morning, Quibs. Moving like a sea cow. Oh, that's my running speed, ladies and gentlemen. That's my running speed. Where's my revolver? Look at a little bang, bang, bang going on here.
The sea cow rat is real.
Oh god, I can barely chase after these people. Oh, come on. That was just terrible. Man, I can't move. I've never built myself so heavy, ever. The fat man walks below, they say. YouTube is free and clear on 1080p 60. We are streaming well and we are streaming healthy. If you're experiencing delays or lag on other systems, please consider watching my YouTube channel.
But the crack cow. I mean cow.
Oh, the sea cow on crack. Oh man, my visor takes forever to reload too. This is awful. This is the worst loadout I've ever built in my life.
What is a sea cow anyway?
A sea cow is like a very fat looking, oh man, so much recoil. What is going on? A sea cow... A sea cow is like a very fat seal. But it's a different animal.
Twitch user. If you are experiencing buffering or delay, consider watching by using select up to 1080p 60 FPS in your player settings. Don't forget to subscribe.
What the fuck is going on over here? Oh! Doesn't that guy know I was busy looking at whatever was happening over there? There was no point in me doing this broadcast at 60 frames per second when I move at 2 frames per second.
I found a sea cow.
Alright. Oh man, this recoil is
But
awful.
I can't post it.
You can't post it. You can post it in Discord. Oh, come on. Oh. Man, I've been playing too much Overwatch and too much Paladins. I've forgotten that, well, basically, oh, just drag it into the Discord window. It'll go. Oh, that son of a bitch! This whole build out's not even worth it. I got 240 health. Is this a joke? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh good lordy. Oh lordy. Oh. Oh.
It don't work. Don't drink it, it doesn't look healthy.
Oh, nothing ever does. Why is my Discord not working right? Okay, there we go. Strange. Oh. Look at all my animals back there. So happy.
I post to you.
Give it some sea cow crack. I will give it some sea cow crack. I don't even know how to control Nightbot at this point. I don't even know what the hell's going on with that. Let me log in there.
I want admin, so I kick people in the butt.
You shall have it. I gotta have your YouTube page, though, in order for me to do it. That's how admins work on YouTube. It shows that Nightbot is not on. But it clearly is.
In Discord, I meant.
Oh, you already have it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, you left. See, when you do that, that happens. Then I have to reassign you. You see. Bam, reassigned.
I deserted.
Well, no,
Dessert.
well, do dessert. We both love dessert now, don't we? Okay, let me. I gotta get into the moderation of my channel. Manage moderators. Oh boy, this is bad because it shows I have no moderators, but clearly I do. Okay, hold on. Okay, Nightbot should no longer be doing its thing. We'll see.
Objective: eliminate household agents.
Touch the sky. Tonight we're coming alive.
I may just switch to Paladins because this is just a joke. This is a terrible, horrifying joke. I have built a sea cow and used all my credits to do so. Oh, son of a bitch, motherfucker! You gotta admit, that stream looks really good, doesn't it? Let's take a look at it. I like to look at my own stream once in a while, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at that stream. Oh, I'm way behind. Let's go live. Oh, that is sexy looking. My god, it's just so goddamn crispy and delicious at 1080p. And it's only a couple seconds behind even. I'm all sitting here watching. I should be playing. Oh man, moving so slow. Oh. Oh, come on. Sea Cow can only move so fast. Uh-oh, you can hear it doubled. Not supposed to do that. Oh. There it is. That's what it sounds like, doubled. Hear what I sound like when I'm streaming. Oh, come on. Sea Cow can only move so fast. Oh. Happened. Song just ends abruptly like that? It does. Come on. Oh, I see you. Ah. Oh! 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 Oh, Letitia Jackson. Oh, come on. I can't have this much stuff going on. I built the worst loadout ever. Come on, come on. Bang, bang, bang. Oh man, come on, you're taking advantage of a fat sea cow moving at 2 miles an hour there. Taking advantage. Come on, Bebs, you should get in on this and save me. You should be my protector. Because this fat sea cow can't move worth shit. Look at my strafing, look how slow it is. How am I supposed to avoid a bullet?
Objective approaching critical limit. 2 minutes till exfil.
Oh my goodness. Alright, but you're gonna miss out. I just went on this crazy streak.
This thing called jazz.
Objective, eliminate hostile agents.
moving like a sea cow, moving like a sea cow. Oh shit. This build out is ridiculous. And already the textures are overflowing. Oh man, this game is so shitty. Oh. Ha. Ha. That was the equivalent of being scared by my own shadow. Oh. You, sir, got fucked up. Oh, no, suicide jump. Okay. Not worth it. Going in a circle. Totally worth it. Oh, come on. Bunny ears. No, it's okay. Oh man, this loadout is so slow. I don't know if I've said that enough times. Like, I can't believe I built this loadout. It's terrible. It's like I had 18 helpings of Thanksgiving food and I just kept going for more. This is just ridiculous. Oh shit. Poppycock, I'd say. Oh shit, I spit on my screen. Poppycock, I'd say. No, let me clean that off there a little. Fuck. Oh. I had him in my palm of my hand and I seek-out him away. Terrible. Come on. Oh boy, textures are already starting to get shitty. This game's got memory leaks all over the fucking place. Like a sieve, I'll shoot you in the shoes, buddy. Gotcha. Oh, that fucker's going in the other way. Out of my compound. What the fuck? I think not, sir. I think not. Oh, son of a bitch. Scared the hell out of me.
Mission objective completion imminent.
I am hungry, I just realized. Oh, shit! That's what you get. Come on, slow load out. You can do it. Let's go into their operation base here. Oh, no. Oh, fuck.
Mission objective approaching.
Oh boy, it's close. I better stay out of the action because I'm gonna cause us to lose. But it's okay. Oh boy, I'm gonna get in trouble.
30 seconds till let's go.
Oh, it wasn't me this time. I even purposely stayed out of the last couple seconds. That's right, Dexter. You live it up right now while you can. You're not built out like a sea cow like I am. Oh, a level you say? Level 70? I don't play like a level 70, not with this loadout. Who's here anyway? Oh god, no one I know, so let's leave this match. Lame-o. This is where I just was. A little bit of my own problem there. Oh, you better join now while I can. Okay. Anyone I know here? Not a single person. Who are these cheaters?
Eliminate hostile agents.
All right. Someone should turn around the corner right now. And it'll be me. Get a little bang, bang, bang here. Oh. Ah. Oh, come on, I'm stuck on the fucking stairs. Oh, man. Those stairs, you know, they get stuck. I knew that, and I went ahead and went there anyway, and I got stuck. Come on. Come on, my little pretty duckling. Come on. Come on. Oh, getting stuck again. That's... Oh, God. Well, that character's kind of hot, I gotta say. Well, I'll get rid of the fucking goatee, I don't know. I mean, the bunny ears, I don't know. I don't know, who cares? Oh, 0 viewers, I have a chance here to escape. Alright, since there's nobody watching, we're coming back with Paladins, because this is very, very terrible.